Hello Robotics Notes fans, happy August 27th. It is currently 9:09 in the morning. It's another episode of this. It's always this. Let's load the data. This is going to be a quiet one because I'm feeling a little... yeah, that. Finally come to terms with it today. I'm a weirdo. It's only been a day since we did battle. Plus, she's an adult. She's not a student with nothing to do during summer break. I've been told that my personality changes when it comes to KB, but I finally understand what that means. After stopping by Uchigawoka Park, I made my way here at 9 in the morning. Oh, hey. I've literally been waiting here for 9 hours. I must look like a total weirdo to a passerby. As far as I'm concerned, however, I'm totally normal. There's only one reason I'm here. To battle with Nai-san. I wanted to do battle with her ASAP, so I've been waiting here. If I play KB while I wait, time flies by. Online battles make for the perfect warm-up exercises. I massage my tired eyes from over my eyelids with my finger. During lunch, Nai-san showed up and treated me to a rice ball. I managed to get into battle during that short window. She seemed stunned when I told her I'd been waiting till she finished with work. I glanced at the clock. It's past 6. Don't most people usually get off work at 5? Maybe she's avoiding me. I mean, I've literally only showed her how weird I am. I probably should have gone home for a bit like she recommended. There had to have been a better way to go about this. When I get excited, it means taking drastic measures. Hell, I've lost friends because of this. Akiho's now the only person willing to hang out with me. And Akiho's a weirdo too, which is why we're the dynamic weirdos and everyone makes fun of our club. The world is a cold, harsh place. All I want to do is battle with strong opponents. Kaito-kun? Whoa! What did you get here? And just like that, Nai-san is behind me. Are you a descendant of the ninjas or something? Huh? No, it's just I was thinking that you were really good at hiding your presence. Actually, when she first visited the robot club, she was standing there without anyone noticing. You think? I just walked over normally. But I do have a habit of addressing people once I get close instead of calling out to them beforehand. Maybe that's why people don't ever seem to notice me. I wonder. Nai-san chuckled. Nei-san, I don't know whether it's Nei or Nai. I'm gonna go with Nei. Chuckles and points to the bench. Mind if I sit down? The bench is square-shaped and accommodates up to 8 people. I could even lie down here. Nei-san sits down after I give her a nod. A gentle scent wafts by. Didn't notice when she dropped by this in the afternoon. I always associate Nei-san with the smell of sweat. Probably because I only see her after she's been riding her bike. That's why even when she's wearing her Jackson uniform, my image of her as a sporty type remains as strong as ever. But right now she's wearing a light coat of perfume. Wonder why? Because she's hanging with me? Or maybe there was an important meeting she needed to attend before meeting up. If she put on perfume because of me, does that mean she's kinda into me? I don't mind that at all. Nei-san is beautiful. I don't dislike strong people. In fact, I admire them. I mean strong at games, not physically strong. So you actually showed up, eh? Thought you were gonna blow me off. No, I'm sorry for being late. If you think this is a pain, you can just say so. Not at all. I was a little surprised at first, though. But I see that you're very straightforward and pure. I guess I'm kind of interested in seeing what you're looking at so intently, Kaito-kun. What am I looking at, huh? Strong opponents. As of right now, you, Nei-san. Aha. Hee-ho. Hmm. You sound like a samurai from way back in the day. Did she just totally ignore my feeble attempt at a pickup line? Well, whatever. As long as we can fight. I should have brought some food again. You can't go to war on an empty stomach. You're just hungry, aren't you? Hee-ho. You saw right through me. You want me to go grab something real quick? Nason probably came by bike. It'd be faster to take my scooter. I should be able to get back to get to the nearest convenience store and back in about 15 minutes. Are you sure? Of course. If I were a jerk, I could have had her fight me on an empty stomach. I'd drag her into my own pace before she could regain her rhythm. I'd take the first match in a heartbeat. But victory isn't the only thing I want from Nason. It's not about the results, it's about the journey. That's why I want Nason to be in tip-top shape. I don't mind having to wait another 15 minutes. I'll be right back. After we finished our bread, we played for about an hour. It had already gotten dark outside. But neither of us cared. We just kept staring down at our phone droids as we played Kill Ballad. I'm sure from an outsider's perspective, we might look weird. But the two of us are dead serious. I can feel my heartbeat speeding up during our matches. It's almost painful. If I lose concentration for even a split second, I'd lose. I've been shifting on the edge of my seat this whole time. I'm not just sweating because of the heat. I feel alive. Nason's skills are the real deal. Plus, she's getting used to the game's mechanics at an alarming rate. Which means the more we play, the more likely it is for me to lose. It sucks when I take the L. If I don't play another match after losing, I feel at a loss. And so, Nason and I just keep playing, on and on. It's also been a while since I played an opponent who was sitting right next to me. When I used to play Misane, phone droids weren't widespread yet, so we always played sitting next to each other. She really whooped my ass back then. Misane was a high schooler and I was an elementary schooler. She didn't take any sort of mercy on me. As a kid who only knew how to mash buttons, I didn't stand a chance. Pathetic Kai, are you abandoning your post as captain of your soul? I get goosebumps alongside a feeling of distant nostalgia. Misane was merciless back then. I can't help but grimace as I think back on the old days. I then glance at the girl sitting next to me. If I was still in the past, I'd see Misane's profile. But right now, it's Nason. Since she's right next to me, her physical reactions are directly communicated to me. It's especially obvious when she's in a disadvantageous situation. She doesn't react as much when she's winning because she still has her composure. When up against the wall, people start breathing hard or grinding teeth. Some even click their tongues or swear. There are all kinds of reactions. When I'm playing, I sharpen my senses, so I naturally pick up on these signs. Nason doesn't overreact. She takes a few light moaning breaths. I picked this up over the last few hours. It's actually kind of sexy. I obviously don't say that aloud since she'd probably be weirded out. Ugh. And that's that. I won 10-5. Nason sits her phone droid off to the side and stretches up into the air. I'm pooped. Can't believe you could stay focused for so long, Kaito-kun. Nason is massaging her own shoulders while grimacing. Her focus must be sapped. If we keep going, we're gonna start lagging. Since it's already dark, I guess it's time to call it. Good games. Were they? I was so desperate the entire time, it was real rough. No, I was also getting pretty desperate myself. Yes, I won the 2-hour battle of ours, but every single match was a close one. If things had settled in her favor, I wouldn't have been surprised. I noticed that the fingers on my right hand are shaking a little. I applied too much strength to them while I was inputting combos. Hee-ho. Proof that I was in the zone. But if I'm this exhausted, I'm a little worried about getting an attack. Does kind of feel good, though. Nason stands up and looks up at the night sky. Wow. How's the island treating you so far? Pretty good? Yeah, it's a real nice place. Sure, it's not inconvenient compared to Tokyo. At times, yeah, but I love how filled with nature this place is. As a local, I'm pretty happy to hear that. But unfortunately, I have to head back to Tokyo at the end of this month. Huh? I doubt my own ears. Did she just say the end of this month? That's only 4 days from now. What the? Nobody told me about this. Take care of Aki for me. This is just like that day. Huh? You're leaving me again. Kaito-kun? I snapped back to reality. Crap, I think I just said something weird. Sorry about all the random weirdness just now. I was a little surprised at all, is all. Are you alright? I'm good. Or maybe I'm not. I just really sad I have to say goodbye to you is all. Hee-ho. Nason continues to look at me with a concerned expression on her face. I stay locked on her gaze and flash her a fake smile. One of her own eventually takes shape. Do you really feel sad? Of course I do. I thought I finally found someone I could play on equal grounds. Oh, I see. So you're already going back? Isn't it kind of sudden? You see, I have to negotiate with HQ over the budget for Model 2. So I figured I'd take the opportunity to head back for a bit. I'll be back around October, though. Oh, so you're coming back? Still sucks that after finally finding someone I can play in person, she's not going to be accessible for a bit. I'm more disappointed than I expected. So, in October, it's going to be too cold to swim in the ocean, right? Yeah, probably. You'll catch a cold, so I recommend against it. Why? Did you want to go to the beach or something? I came all the way out here to a southern island, you know. The ocean's beautiful. It's not crowded, right? This is the perfect place to go swimming. But if I'm coming back in October, I probably won't get that chance. I don't know if I'll get to stay here all the way until next summer. I'm thinking about beaching it up ever since I found out I was coming here. I even bought a swimsuit and Mitaka. But I could never get away from work. I missed my chance. Busy, huh? That sucks since Jackson was on break all through Oban. And wait, if she didn't go home for Oban, doesn't that mean she was here the whole time? Well, whatever. I won't sweat the deets. But how about we go tomorrow? I surprise even myself. I'm not the sort of guy who would voluntarily ask a girl out. Maybe I'm more to Nason than I thought. You do know tomorrow is a weekday, Kaito-kun. Just take a day off. Let's go to the beach tomorrow. Just the two of us? Are you asking me out on a date? You can take it that way if you'd like. Wow! Tanagashima's high schoolers sure are bold. I never asked a girl on a date before, but I want to spend as much time as I can with Nason. I want to get to know her better. God, I sound so cheesy right now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is another episode of Robotics Notes Elite Like Animal Crossing. I will see you all tomorrow for the beach episode. But until then, Lucio!